Hey guys, welcome once again. If this is the first time of joining our channel, do where to hit the subscribe button for more notifications like this. This channel is all about we come analyze the markets, understand well the direction of the market is for that week. Then once we're able to get our perfect entry, we trade. So any update that has to do with forex trading, we got you covered on this channel. So do where to subscribe, do where to like, do where to share, and also comment. Right. This is the second day. This is day 2 of the challenge of flipping 27 or the challenge of flipping $34 to $1,000. $34 to $1,000, right? So this is day 2. So what happened on day 1 is that we were actually looking for a perfect entry. We're looking for an entry or setup from GBP USD, XAU USD, and we also tried to look for entries on gold and Bitcoin. Sorry, gold and Ethereum, but then it was a bit difficult to get a perfect setup. So what we ended up doing was we found a setup on AUD UXD. So we took that trade on AUD UXD, but it turns out something was lacking, and that is okay. Yeah, the trade came out perfectly. We took the trade, and then we saw a buy signal, and then went in for the trade off fully. But then the only on AUD UXD, but it turns out something was lacking, and that is okay. Yeah, the trade came out perfectly. We took the trade, and then we saw a buy signal, and then went in for the trade off fully. But then the only thing that became a challenge was what we entered. The candlestick were forming all time were indicating, in fact, all indications, the trend line support was signaling sell. The support and resistance support was also signaling sell. The trend line was also signaling that we're on a downtrend, right? So we analyzed all our markets from the blue end, checked our candlestick formation, the candlestick patterns. We saw a black crow, and we saw pin bar bearish. So all three indications from the candlestick were all indicating that we're going in for a sell. And yes, we took the sell, but the challenge we had was when we took the sell, we're actually in profit. One mistake that we made was see, sometimes you have to wait for a setup because it's better to wait for a setup before you get into the market, so as to avoid losses. And the mistake we made was that I was not looking for more setup to add up. So I ended up taking a trade in GBP USD without really analyzing it, making sure all my confluences are right. Took that trade and found out that we lost on that trade because as at the time of taking the trade, there was no proper analysis. There was no confluences, there was no strong confluences to show us that okay, the trade was going on a buy. And again, we took a loss there. The trade hit us on our stop loss. And another thing that stood out. Okay, so on the AUD USD, we were a little bit on profit, but then another issue was that we said okay, let's open more positions. So we took on more positions. In total, the trade was about 3 trades or thereabout. So when the trade was on 3, it was going well. It was going well. It was ranging within our TP zone, but something else happened that made me pull out of that trade, and that is fear. And that fear came as a result of one of my friends was telling me, you know the way this market moves, you know the way the market operates and all of that. You better just pull out your profit now, or you know this market can retest at any time. So there was just that fear, and boom, I pulled out. I pulled out of the market. And guess what, guys? That trade went in our favor. Huh? All of this trade I'm gonna show you guys. That was yesterday, that day 1. It went in our favor, in our direction, hit our TP. But we've already exited the trade. Fair enough, we didn't end up in loss yesterday. We were just at break even. Yeah, we lost on GBP USD, but we gained some on AUD USD, and then putting everything together, we're not really we didn't really lost at all. We just broke even yesterday. So today is day 2, and we still hope to take a better look for better entries, and once we see any, spot any, we'll go in. Yeah, the idea is to look for entries and then you get in. That's the key, no trick, no gimmicks. um so this challenge is still on. We're trying to flip $34 to $1,000, and yes, we're gonna get it, absolutely, with the help of God. So if you still not subscribed, do well to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, and hit the subscribe button. We're gonna give you dropping update back to back. This is officially the first video anyways. Stay tuned guys for more update like this. We're gonna be dropping back to back.